Placed by Rhett Baines, and a great captaincy effort that last goal. McClure going for goal number 3. Will he make the distance? Distance he'll make, accuracy as well. 3 goals to Mark McClure, and Carlton go to 13 goals 11, 89. A 30-point lead over Collingwood, 7-7, 49.
Yes, and the signs are there for Collingwood as Carlton move away.
Very happy Carlton fans. A 30-point lead, 26.5 minutes into the 3rd term.
And they're going to come home with what breeze there is, Robert. Here's the bounce. Won by Madden again. He's had a field day today. Fellows picks it up, puts it out wide to Tony Shaw. Hurriedly goes onto the left foot. Richardson and Alvin are both there. Alvin got the hand to it. Austin, was he held by Taylor? No, said the umpire. You can play on, Curly. Don't worry about it. So Carlton don't. They drift the ball back in towards the middle. Taken by Madden. Up in towards the forward line again. Out comes Hunter. Can't take it. Socket off the ground by Glascott. He goes to ground and will be free kicked.
It's a foolish free kick there. There was no need for that one. And Collingwood starting to drift into undisciplined efforts at the moment.
Kick from Glascott in towards full forward. The back was Bays. McClure, number 4. Thank you, says Marcus. And Sellers posts another.
You're watching Seven's Big League, part of the Nissan VFL Premiership season.
Come alive, come and drive, Nissan.
Once again, the 3rd quarter, Carlton's best. They led by 45 points at the final change, finally won by 23. For Carlton, McClure got 4 goals and Hunter 3, and for Collingwood, Taylor got 4 goals. Mullane was the one reported player in the match by field umpire Robinson on a charge of allegedly striking Glascott of Carlton during the 2nd quarter of today's game at VFL Park. In the stats, Carlton predictably on top in most departments. They had 17 more kicks. The Magpies had 6 more marks. The Blues, though, 2 more frees, 10 more handballs, 19 more hit-outs and 8 more shots at goals. Our reporter at League headquarters this afternoon for the Carlton-Collingwood clash was Peter Donegan.
Thank you, Peter. Well, there was a lot more at stake today out here at VFL Park than just the 4 points when Carlton played Collingwood. Both sides had to win today to prove that they are genuine finals contenders after crushing defeats in the last 7 days. The last time they played out here at VFL Park, Collingwood had a great victory in the first semi-final last year, but today Carlton had their sweet revenge. The Blues' 46-point lead midway through the final quarter was eventually halved with a belated Magpie onslaught. One of the men instrumental in Carlton's victory was mercurial forward Ken Hunter, who finished with 3 goals. Hunter acknowledged, however, that it wasn't the most polished display of football.
Well, obviously, I think there was a lot of mistakes made by both sides, and I think they had a lot of young, inexperienced players, and so did we. But I felt that we probably had a few more experienced players on the day, considering the amount of injuries that Collingwood have got.
Collingwood looked pretty good in the early stages, but you bounced back. What do you think the turning point of the game was?
Well, I felt that in that 3rd quarter that we were working hard, and something had to happen because I felt that even though we didn't have the result on the board up to half-time, we were still working pretty hard. So I managed to come off midway through that 3rd quarter. Carlton skipper Wayne Johnston was forced to hobble off the field with a calf injury in the 3rd term.
I got a kick in the calf just in the centre bounce prior to running over near the boundary line near the main scoreboard, and once straight over the boundary line I thought I felt something go a bit, but I think it was just the effects from the kick. I was still warm and I'd run all the way from the centre to the boundary line, and the next thing I know I got just sort of like a bad cramp in my leg, but I think I should be all right.
Well, what about that goal you kicked straight after it? You could hardly stand, but you still managed to kick a goal?
Well, I was trying to get off the ground, and Fraser Murphy did one of his miraculous runs again, and he got around about 4 blokes, and next thing he's handballed it to me, and I was telling him to kick it, and it hit me on the hands. I just tried to turn around and kick it. I wasn't really sure whether it had gone through or not.
It was a great shot at goal, certainly was, by Wayne Johnston. And let's hope he's OK for their next match on next Saturday against Footscray. We'll take a break, back with their final match in just a moment.
Fitzroy bounce back, next on Seven's Big League.